You're listening to the Catholic Family Podcast, Lent Around the World, daily meditations chosen and read by traditional Catholics from around the globe.
Continuing our reflections on the Passion by Father Charles Doyle, the Monday after the second Sunday in Lent. The kiss of Judas will ever remain the ultimate base treachery. The name Judas has such a special odium that no one in his right mind would give that name to an infant. It is reserved for the foulest deed one can perform against a friend, a family, a nation, or a society. The act of kissing performed by Judas on the greatest friend mankind ever had beggars man's power of description. O horrible perfidy! It is related in Holy Scripture that one of the generals in David's army, named Joab, perpetrated a foul deed, and that upon meeting Amasa, who also commanded an army, he stooped forward to kiss him, and that very moment thrust a dagger in his side and killed him. Solomon, David's famous son, when he succeeded to the throne, had Joab slain for his treachery. Note how much more evil was Judas's act of treachery than was Joab's. Joab, with a treacherous kiss, murdered a fellow man. Judas, by his kiss, paved the way for the death of the Son of God. Joab, on the other hand, dispatched his victim in one quick thrust. Judas, by his awful deed, set the stage for the torture and painful death of his Lord and God. It is related that when the assassins of Julius Caesar fell upon him with their daggers, the great conqueror of men and nations stood motionless, displaying not the slightest sign of emotion or fear. When Brutus, whom Caesar loved with the affection of a father, also approached and drew his dagger to strike his great benefactor, that blow cost Caesar more pain than all the other wounds, and he could not refrain from uttering those now famous words, "Thou too, Brutus, my son." If Caesar was pained by the baneful treachery of his friend Brutus, how must the Son of God have felt when one of his own disciples betrayed him to his enemies by a kiss? Might the Master not have said, "You too, Judas, my son, is this what I have merited for my kindness to you? Did I not choose you to be my follower, disciple, and apostle? Did I not wash your feet? Did I not give you my body and blood, soul and divinity as a food? O thankless, heartless Judas! Look into your heart today and see if you have ever betrayed your Master by mortal sin. Each time you prefer creatures to Christ, you betray him. Each time you choose sin to Christ's law, you betray him. Spend some time today quietly, thinking over the picture of Judas pressing his lips to those of the sinless Christ. If you can identify yourself in Judas, throw yourself quickly into the arms of your God and beg his pardon.